coaches. Wanted to go inside right off the bat, turned the ball over twice. We took a couple of bad shots. I think it was 9-3, and I think we only had one shot. And and then we got down 21-7. And give our guys credit, they bounced back. But USC played better than us. I thought the biggest things that happened in the game, we got punched in the mouth. That doesn't happen to us very often. And I don't know if we responded very well. Then right before half, we did a little better job. But when you don't take care of the boards like we did, even though we out-rebounded by one, that's kind of a facade. They had a couple of times when they had 3 and 4 rebounds in a row and scored both times, one on a 3 and one on a 3-point play. And then uncharacteristically, we shot poorly from the free throw line, which we're an 83% free throw shooting team. And what did we end up shooting? 57% or something. And a couple of those goofy turnovers, and that's usually the difference in the game. But give credit to USC; they played well, and I've been waiting to see how we would respond under some adversity, and today we didn't respond very well. So we'll have to fix that quickly since we have another game coming up. Questions? Well, I thought the turnovers took us out, first of all, and then they really did hurt us on the offensive glass. Our bigs did not, well, we didn't have a lot of guys that played well, but our bigs, we knew was a matchup problem with their 4 men at 6'7", 6'6", athletic. And we knew that was going to be a problem, but we just had some struggles with some guys that normally have been playing better than they played. And you're right. What was the fast break points? 9-4. We did not get out and run because you can't run without the ball. And I think their offensive rebounding had a lot to do with that, so give them credit there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what he'd say. I think we took away some of that ourselves. We didn't do a very good job of getting it in there, and then we had to play different guys, and our key guy was Kohler in there, and he was struggling, and then Shimon got hurt, and he was struggling. Chase Richardson, who's missed a couple of shots, but he'd been hurt all week, and but he practiced yesterday and played, and I thought he played pretty well considering what practice he missed, but. Yeah, in general, we did not get the ball inside very much, and we did not get it inside out. I didn't think, I was surprised that we shot 42%. I thought it was going to be worse, and then we shoot, 33 from the 3. They shoot 42 and 31, but it was the free throws and the rebounding. I think that was the difference. It was great. It was great. I mean, all kidding aside, it was, the trip was smooth. I know it's, they say it's going to be harder going back. I don't know if that's true or not, but, it's a privilege that we get to play in places like this. And I do want to thank our fans. We had a lot of fans there today, and I want to thank our fans, all the Michigan State alums. And, they die for games like this when we get to go to Florida or Texas or California, and, get to be in places. So I felt bad that we let him down. It's hard with Urban and his wife there to not play Michigan State basketball, but I think USC had something to do with it. But I think we deserve some blame too, and so I'll take some of that blame because we did not play the way we have been playing. I have not talked about that at all up until 2 days ago when, people were asking them and they brought it up to me. And it was one of the things at our breakfast this morning. I told them that, this is your team. I've had 1 million guys that have helped me get to the number of wins we've gotten. And all I want is I want them to put their mark on something. I think winning 13 in a row was a little bit of a mark. Not losing a game in January or December and January. Every team should lead with something that they can hang their hat on. If I'm fortunate enough to do that, this team will have that along with it. But I don't think that was any pressure. That pressure doesn't make you play like we played today. We had good practices, so I would say 100% no. That is not. It's not anything to me. It really isn't, and I don't think. I think they'd like to do it for me, but I don't think it's pressure. Yeah, well, they got some good players. I mean, those guys are good players, and I was really impressed, and I don't know what he ended up with, but St. Thomas has really impressed me, and he had an average game. AG, who has been unbelievable with his threes in a couple of those games, and he didn't do much tonight, but we all know the straw that stirs the drink is Claude, and I thought we did a pretty good job in the first half, but the second half he got there and muscled his way in, and we just did not handle that well, and we all, our staff, like Diggs and Hogbo, so they got good players, they got good size, and those guards are bigger than ours, and the foremen are smaller, and it was just a tough matchup for us. And sometimes matchups make a difference in games. And that was a tough matchup. And if I had to do it over again, I'd probably do some things a little different. Um, but I didn't, and so that falls on me. Yeah, I wouldn't have gone that small normally, but I would have probably gone with a smaller four, a little bit more. And like I said, I mean, we got good excuses like everybody does. Shimon was sick, and we had some things like that. But there's just no reason that you get beat on the boards like we did. And again, for me, winning by one rebound is not exciting at all. And especially when they had two or three possessions. Really, they should have beat us by a lot more because they had two or three possessions. They got three at one time, 4 rebounds during one possession, and one of them ended up with a three. And those are backbreakers. And it seems like we just couldn't get over the hump. We come back, cut it to 3 to 4, just couldn't get over the hump. Cut it to 5, and we had a wide open three, and it just didn't go in. So give them credit. They played better than us. I thought they played tougher than us. I don't say that about many teams, but I got to give them credit. And we're going to have to regroup because it doesn't get any easier going over to UCLA. But it has nothing to do with the travel. Nothing. It has nothing to do with people were great to us here. Our own fans were great. We got to play better. That's our job. Thank you.